Technology doesn't always bring us together, but in this case, reshaped became a way to actually bring people to celebrate a life and mourn someone together in traditional ways. My name is Shannon Mora. I am a PhD researcher looking at how death and mourning rituals have evolved since COVID-19 and technology like reshaped and Zoom funerals. I was in Ireland during COVID and I was in the car driving and I heard the death notifications on the radio. I was really struck by the humanity of talking about each individual who has passed and their surviving family and friends and the services that were going to be held. That led me down a path to kind of questioning the differences in how we were communicating death and risk in the US versus in Ireland. I came to Ireland in 2022 to do a master's in digital humanities and culture with the goal of figuring out what my research question was. I did a textual analysis of 92,000 condolence messages from rip.ie and documented really dramatic changes in how people use that tool in mourning. Technology doesn't always bring us together, but in this case, rip.ie became a way to actually bring people to celebrate a life and mourn someone together in traditional ways. This is a great time to step back and reflect, see what we like, what we don't like, what didn't go well during COVID. So I'm looking for people over the age of 50, simply because they would have had a solid experience of traditional mourning practices before technologies like rip.ie and Zoom funerals, and would have had a solid understanding of what it was like before COVID. Participation will be broken up into 3 interviews. The first interview, I'll be asking about how to bereavement before COVID. The second interview will be asking them to talk about a bereavement during COVID. And then the third interview will be a little bit of more detailed questions on both of the first interviews, as well as asking them to show me, and I will observe how they incorporate technology into mourning practices. Go ahead and fill out the questionnaire, which is basic, your name and your contact information, and then we can have a conversation. There's no need to decide up front. At each meeting, the participant will be able to set boundaries as to what they are and are not comfortable speaking about. And speaking about a bereavement could be difficult, and reliving the moments during COVID could also be difficult. So those are conversations that we could have initially and decide if this is the right opportunity for you.